man, who lives with his mother, arrived home one night around midnight with a girl he had met at a nightclub. When they were on their way to his room, his mother woke up and insisted that the girl leave the house. The young man argued that he was an adult now and shouldn't be treated this way, but his mother asserted that as long as he lived under her roof, he needed to abide by her rules. The guy was mad and didn't speak to his mom for weeks. However, he later discovered that the girl he had brought home had HIV/AIDS and had been intentionally spreading it. It turned out that his mother's decision to insist the girl leave likely saved him from contracting the virus. This incident serves as a reminder that, regardless of age, it's valuable to heed the advice of one's mother.
Amen.
Guys, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like. We would greatly appreciate that. We would greatly appreciate it. Nah, nigga, you ain't finna be bringing no women in and out of
Yeah.
the house. Get your ass on up out of here with all that there, man. Yeah, you just dodged the bullet. And that's just how it is. You just dodged the bullet. Even if the woman ain't had no HIV, you ain't finna be bringing no women up in here, dude. What you think I'm running over here? What you think we running over here? My son better not come over here talking about, man. If I tell you no, you ain't finna be having no women over here. That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
if you want to have your women, go get you some money. Go take them to the hotel somewhere.
hmm
Go take them to the hotel somewhere. Cause
I
you ain't
think
finna be coming over here. Go ahead.
I think this was just the divine intervention for him. Sometimes they say, God can take care of old folks and damn fools. And that's what he was being. First of all, he had to be a fool to think it was okay to meet some woman strange in the street and then bring them into the home that he shares with his mom. That woman could have been a thief. She could have been a robber. She could have been anything, and the fact that it turned out she had HIV, was just his saving grace that his mom said, hey, this young lady can't be here in my house, because he could have left to take her out of there and still slept with her in a car or at her house or wherever he took her to. But it just so happened that it didn't seem to go that way from the video, and I think that was just divine intervention for to save his life. But like, come on, dude, in this day and time, you gotta think that anybody that eager to go home with you, I would question that, I would question that anyway, that, hey, I was able to talk her into coming home with me that easy. And you're not in a position to be bringing no woman home with you. Dude, you shouldn't even be having sex.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but he could have. Hey, they could have started talking and whatever, and it went on for a while, or without having sex, and then eventually had sex. I mean, if she had HIV, she had HIV.
But they say he met her at the club and he brought her home at 12 nights. So to me, that means that he just met her.
Yeah, but
But
that
it could
doesn't.
be wrong.
Yeah,
hmm
but that doesn't constitute HIV though, because it's people that ain't at the club that got
No, I'm not
HIV.
saying that. I didn't say
So,
that
but
constituted at all.
I get that. It could have been a lesson from him being hard headed, like you being hard headed, and look at from you being hard headed. God don't like hard headed ass kids.
Well, that
So
was the
you
message he
know,
was saying.
so
Listen to your
that's probably
mother,
what it is.
you know.
But
But he shouldn't have been bringing nobody into his mama home.
that's what I'm saying.
He's a man.
You mad at your mama for weeks or whatever because you don't want, because she ain't finna let you be running women in and out the house. That's what I mean. That's what I get. Now the HIV part, yeah, you dodge one, you
hmm
dodge one, but and that could have been a warning from God. I get that, but your mama was right. You ain't finna be having the women running in and out of my house like that, cause I
hmm
don't know them like that, and I'm not finna let you disrespect my house.
hmm
That's just all it boiled down to. And now you
And
don't
that's
want to talk to your mama for weeks.
it wouldn't have mattered. That's what I say. He's not prepared to be having sex. If you cannot afford a place of your own to take a woman to, or you don't have a place of your own to take a woman to, or if you can't go to her place of residence where she should be, it should be safe, where there's not somebody other than maybe she has some kids that's in the bed asleep, then you shouldn't be going to her house if she live with her parents either. So he's not prepared to be having sex with no woman. So no woman shouldn't be taking his advances of sex if he got to go to his mama house. Like automatically, if I'm a woman, that's a no for me. I need my privacy. Are you crazy? I go to your mama's house and have sex with you. How am I clean myself? Your mom,
Exactly.
you sneaking me in, and now you
Yeah.
gonna sneak me out. You gonna sneak me in the bathroom too? No,
Yeah.
no.
Man, it's a lot of these kids. Man, it's a lot of
No.
these kids out here that they don't
That's
want to leave
foolish.
home. They don't want to leave home. And I hear a lot of these women like, y'all rush y'all kids out and y'all throw y'all kids out in the streets, and that's what's wrong with the black community. Y'all don't stay together and save money, and your children can become an entrepreneur because they didn't have to get out in the world and pay rent and pay these bills. They could say, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Because at 18, 19, you finna start finding a way to get your ass on up out the house because you finna go to college. You finna go somewhere. Now you better be trying to find your own place to live. It's time for you to go, brother. That I've been grooming you all this time. It's time for you to go. So
No,
I
I
don't.
mean,
Go ahead.
hmm I get what you're saying, and to me, you can stay as long as you want, but the rules don't change. You can't bring no
No,
woman in my house. So if you want to be 30, a 30-year-old man who can't bring a
the
woman to
hell
the
you
house,
will.
then you will be a 30-year-old man that I'm still gonna treat you like you're my son at home, and there's rules to this. Keep your room clean, wash your clothes, and don't bring no women in my house.
Man, I'm not finna be up in this house telling no 30-year-old grown ass man that you gotta keep your room clean. Ain't no
Yes,
way up in. Hey
the
man,
rules don't
hey
change.
man, you gotta wash them dishes and that.
Yep, the rules don't
My
change.
nigga.
They get
No,
harder. Cause now you gotta pay
absolutely
me
not.
some money. I expect my rent money
Mm-mm,
on the first.
I don't want no rent money. Only thing I will let you do, if you hit the ground, I give you a place to stay till you get yourself back up. But while you on your way of getting yourself up, I better be seeing you doing something. You better not be ripping up and down the road behind these women. You better not be blowing all your money on bullshit. You better be stacking money so you can get up out of here. This is not a place for you to come homestead at. You grown. Because one thing I know about grown people, they and that's the one thing about American people. That's the one thing about American black people. I can say, and how it's always been. That's why all these other groups of people can come over and they can all stay in the same house. They can sleeping on the couches, sleeping in the kitchen, on the sink, sleeping in the bedroom, sleeping by the doormat. They can do that. But black folks, we can't do that because we don't do well with a bunch of grown people in the house. We just don't do well with grown people in the house, and that's part of our culture. We don't want to be living like that. For the most part, we don't want to be living like that. As time goes on, I'm starting to see more and more that, hey, I want my son to be in the house and I want my daughter to be in the house until she's 45 years old. No, you're not going to be staying your ass up in here because that tells me one thing. You have no desire to do anything in life. You have no desire to better yourself. And I'm not going to be a hindrance on you not bettering yourself and you just want to sit on your ass because you sitting over here, you paying me rent, which is fine, but you're not taking no responsibility and just hovering the whole load by yourself to prove to yourself that you could take care of yourself on your own. And that's not finna happen. So you just might as well get ready.
Well,
And I see where this woman is coming from. And
yeah,
now, go ahead.
I agree with you to a certain extent, but my thing is, if you need and want to stay, you got to stay with some rules, and one of the rules is you ain't gonna be bringing no woman up in my house.
And then you're gonna want to go and come as you want. It's 12 midnight, and then all I hear is doom the door shit. I can't hardly sleep like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hardly sleep with you in there, the door opening and closing, all that shit, man. Nah, man. It's you at 18, I give you a little bit of time, man. You just getting out. It's time to get you a job or get you a skill. Start working your way up. Then that's when you're gonna have to start going and looking for your place to stay. And that's how we gonna work that. And don't think you gonna be saying no. This ain't no whorehouse over here, dog. Nah, it ain't that kind of party going on over here, man. Guys, y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, guys, and y'all go check out the book, man. It's The Secret Life of a Cheating Woman. Go catch it on Amazon, guys.